Hey fam, it's your girl, Miss Diva Trucker. I am coming to you tonight. I made it down here to Atlanta, Georgia, so I'm getting unloaded. And I'm coming to you to bring you your trucking news for tonight. Hello, Sandra. How are you? I am. Y'all ready to get started? Hello, 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 hello. I'm back for vacation, so I got your news update, and I wanted to give you your trucking news update. Let's see. Give me 1 second. We're going to start off by going over the best in fleet for 2019. Okay, 2019 best in fleet. These are the best companies that they say to drive for. So the winners for 2019, sometimes y'all see them on the sometimes y'all see them on a truck that say best in fleet for 2016, 2017. So they just released the best in fleet for 2019. So these supposed to be the top companies that you should try to apply for or work for, okay? And they're being recognized for their accomplishments in the industry, I guess. ACT, American Central Transport, located in Kansas City, Missouri. Bison, is it Bison? Bison Transport, that's located in, I think that's Winnipeg in Canada, maybe. Central Oregon Truck Company, that is located in Redmond, Oregon. Apps, I recruit for apps, so if y'all looking to work for apps, you got to give me a call. Apps transport system, located in Greensboro, North Carolina. FTC Transportation, located in Oklahoma City. Grand Island Express, located in Grand Island, Nebraska. Yeah, Nebraska. Landstar, everybody know Landstar. You got to be at least got 1 year OTR and bring your own truck. So Landstar out of Jacksonville, Florida. MCS, Motor Carrier Service LLC, out of Northwood, Ohio. Prime Inc. Wonder if they paid somebody to get on the list. Prime Inc. out of Springfield, Missouri, made the 2019 best fleets to drive for. TLD Logistics Services out of Knoxville, Tennessee. Bennett Motor Express, they do heavy hauling, they do driveaways. They're located out of McDonald, Georgia, right here where I am. Boyle Transportation out of, what is it, Billica, Massachusetts. Creek Carriers came in for 2019 best fleets to drive for out of Lincoln, Nebraska. ERB Transport out of New Hamburg, Ontario. Gardner Trucking out of Findlay, Ohio. Halbar Lines out of Superior, Wisconsin. Maverick made the list this year out of Little Rock, Arkansas. Is it Nussbaum Transportation out of Hudson, Illinois. Keller Trucking out of Defiance, Ohio. And Transpro Freight Systems Limited out of Milton, Ontario. So the runner-ups they had was Transland, Royal, Liberty, Levette's Freight Services, and Portugal. So those are the companies that made it for 2019 best fleets to drive for. Calvin say just burn the whole list, start all over, okay? Anthony, I think Swift is first in class. Ain't Swift first in something? They first best in class or first in class. Let's see. Have 10 months OTR with 2 violations. I'm looking to become an owner-operator. Give me a call tomorrow on 800-620-9235, and we can go over your options for you. All right, first up in the news is you didn't have to do that to Prime. No, I'm just saying, you know, Prime get everything. Let somebody have a little spotlight. Did they get it any other time? They get everything. CR England, y'all. I know you waiting on this. CR England gave its 6,500 drivers, truck drivers, another raise this year. This is like the second raise in a year that they gave to the drivers. So CR England is really stepping up to the plate, y'all. They have invested $30 million in the last 8 months towards truck driver pay raises, according to Chad over there at Mr. Chad England. Okay, so they really stepping up their game. Y'all might want to take a look at them. They went from 15 cent to 18 cent, you think? But they stepping up. They spent $30 million, and they said they gave it to the drivers. Okay, they spent $30 million in 8 months, and they gave all the money to the drivers. Okay, y'all might want to look at CR England if y'all. And there was a couple of other companies that gave out raises too. Uber Freight is helping to combat at $1.3 billion problem in the trucking industry by unpaid detention time. Okay, now you will be able to rate shippers and receivers, and they can look at the data to improve. That solutions, what is it, 257 trucking companies, only 3% said that they received detention at least 90% of their claims. So what Uber Freight is doing now is that they're going to keep up with the data of when you go to the shipper and receiver. When you go to the shipper and receiver, you as the driver will be able to rate that company, tell about if you got detention or not, and then and they will collect that data, and hopefully it will try to improve to get the drivers the money that they are deserved for detention pay. Okay, so if you're using Uber Freight, they are tackling the problem with the detention. They're saying that it's $1.3 billion problem that drivers are not getting their detention pay, and they want to help and try to get the drivers their money. Okay, so only 3% of every bill that's claimed on detention, they're not getting paid for. All right, so we're gonna see how that goes. Rate the shippers and receivers. Maybe they'll make a change. Okay, let them know that they're not paying their detention pay. Well, they probably already know that, but maybe people will stop. Maybe stop, Ripley. Let's see. Oh, listen, y'all, if y'all plan on going to a private school to get your CDL, okay, make sure that that private school is not on the list that a mega carrier will not accept it. Okay, some mega carriers are starting to turn away some of these private schools because they ain't teaching them nothing. Okay, so usually if you get 160 hours at your private school, you are able to go over to one of the mega carriers. You're not under contract or anything like that, but be careful about that, because now there are some of the mega carriers that are not accepting private school students. Okay, they're going to make you go get your experience somewhere else before you come there, because the training that they're doing is not up to par. So it's like you have to train them all over again. Okay, so be careful. Make sure that if you do decide that you want to go to a private school, that your school that you go to is not on the list of not being accepted at a mega carrier. Okay, just thought that you might want to know that. Trucker follows GPS onto a wooden bridge, causing it to collapse into the river on a 6 tons in Arkansas, hauling chicken. Okay, 88-year-old man, driver. He wasn't hurt, and I think he just got mixed up. He didn't understand. They said that he didn't understand. Hey, Antoine. They say he did not understand 6 tons. he thought it meant 60 tons, so it was way over. He thought he could get the truck over there, but he was overweight, and they think it has something to do with like a language barrier or something. Okay, so but this is like, this happened not too long ago where the truck went down on a bridge that they weren't supposed to. So drivers, you got to be a little bit more careful, okay? Body of frozen trucker that they found in Illinois distribution center at FedEx in East Moline, Illinois, was 61 years old, died because of that storm that was like negative what, 63.23. So they did have a driver that was frozen to death, okay, up there in Moline, Illinois. Let's see what else happened. Truckers who disobeyed the ban, okay, y'all know they had bans out there in Pennsylvania, all over the East Coast. Truckers who disobeyed the ban in the 21 vehicle pileup will be issued multiple citations. New York State, Pennsylvania, they have issued truck drivers over 800 citations for driving when there is a travel ban on 18-wheelers. Okay, there was one today. They had a travel ban on 18-wheelers. I think from 6 o'clock this morning to this evening, and it had to do with something about I-99 or something like that. So drivers, if they're giving out, issuing a warning not to drive, please don't do that, because you will be cited, okay? Cited for driving during a travel ban. Let's see. U.S. Customs, did I skip a page? No. U.S. Customs and Border Patrol seizes 254 pounds of fentanyl, $3.5 million worth of inside the truckload. They had, let me tell y'all something, they had put the fentanyl inside a truckload of cucumbers in Arizona. It's the largest seizure of what is it, of drugs, yeah, largest seizure of drugs at any port entry. 395 pounds of meth was hitting inside of the compartment from Mexico. They had a 26-year-old driver from Mexico that was trying to get the, had opiates. They say he had opiates. He had fentanyl, and he had, what else he had? He had a little bit of everything. But they had stuck it in the cucumbers of the truck. He going straight to jail after he get deported. He going to, do you think they'll put him in jail over here, put him over there? We gonna need to hurry up and get that wall built. So if y'all make sure you help, what's his name, Donald, to hurry up and get this wall built. The drugs is coming in like crazy. They putting the drugs in the cucumbers and everything, and we need to hurry up and try to get this wall built, okay? 33-year-old Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Michael Troy, attempted from Alabama, attempted second-degree assault, 5 counts of reckless driving, 3 counts of criminal mischief. I don't know, what did he do? 33-year-old Baton Rouge from Louisiana, reckless driving. Is that the man, Michael? Is that him from the one that was holding up the highway down there in I-10 in Mississippi? Is that him? That might have been him. That's why I put him on there. Now, they arrested him in Mississippi, okay? But Alabama wants him to come over there and face some charges, which is assault, 5 counts of reckless driving, 3 counts of criminal mischief. So, as far as Michael's driving career is concerned, we ain't gonna say that it's over completely. We're just going to say that the driving career has been postponed for at least 3 to 5 years. Okay, he's going to have to straighten all that out. Maybe in about 5 to 7 years, he can get back in the industry. But right now, he's going to be facing some charges. Might need a couple of y'all drivers to put some money down there on the books. I don't know if he's in Mississippi or Alabama or whatever the case may be, but y'all might want to put some money down there on the books. But yeah, I'm not going to be able to get him a job anytime soon in the trucking industry unless he wants to be like a dispatcher or something like that. We're just going to have to see him in about maybe 5-7 years. Yeah, they'll take you after 5 years for a felony, so don't worry about it. It's not over until it's over. Okay. 20, I did the best fleets for 2019. I did that for you. I70 pilot, one died. A 74-year-old grandmother, Linda, what's her name? Miss Linda Henderson. She was out of Missouri. Her husband is actually in critical condition. That is what y'all saw with the big viral video of all the cars and trucks piled up on I70. Y'all, that video that I had posted, I took it down because I wanted to edit and cut out when they had pictures of the couple, the lady dead in the car. So I took it down to edit it. I also re-uploaded it and put the link for a GoFundMe account to Miss Henderson's family to help take care of the medical issues, because the husband is still in critical condition or in ICU. Okay, and the reason that I posted the video, y'all, I didn't expect that video to get over, I think it had made it to over 480,000 views in 2 days. Okay, I was one of the first ones that had posted it, but my intention was to post it for truck drivers, to let you know, it's not worth your life being out here on the road, and also to let new drivers that come out here and it's their first winter, to also let them know that this can happen. People die out here. Okay, so it was more like a learning experience or a teaching experience instead of just trying to exploit the accident, the incident with the lady's death. Okay, but they was the ones, I think, that was in the red car. So out of respect for the family and the friends and the people that knew Miss Henderson, I took the video down, edited it so you don't see that part, and just focus on the not being out there, because the main thing is DOT preventable accident says that you've done everything that you can do to not be involved in that crash. Okay, so one of the things that it will not pass is you had the option to not drive and you chose to do so anyway. So that will give you a preventable on your record if you caught up in any kind of pile up, wreckage, anything like that, because you always have the option of not driving. Okay, so if you choose to drive, it is going to go on your record. Okay, always be mindful of that. Y'all come out here to get your CDL. Don't risk putting accidents, because it can affect you anywhere from 3 to 5 years on getting a job that you really want. Okay, so that's what the thing was. So I re-uploaded just to specify for truck drivers, new people in the industry that is going through winter storms, that what this can cause and how it could affect your record. Okay, but I never had a video that did like 480,000 views in 2 days. I was like, I didn't know what was going on. And then some of the comments that was put in underneath, how people were idiots, how they were stupid, and all that kind of stuff. And I still want to show some kind of respect for the family, because you know, if that was one of your relatives or anything like that, you really don't want them posted on YouTube and be reminded of that on a daily basis. Okay, so out of respect for the family, a lot of people who posted the video took the video down, and I just edited it back up and try to focus on the safety. Okay. I-94 truck plunges off bridge into Wisconsin lake. One person was found dead, another person found missing. The cause of the crash was not determined as of yet when I posted that video of what happened. But yeah, this has been a really bad winter, y'all, and there is incidents, accidents all over the place, and it's still not found. I'm sorry, still missing. Okay, I said that wrong. Found missing. One was found dead, and the other one was still missing. The last report that I read, they had a search out looking for the other person, but the cause was, I know you are, you know I don't take stuff personal. Dunkin Donuts, y'all, this is the second time I done reported about Dunkin Donuts. Dunkin Donuts worker uses CPR to save trucker who collapsed at a rest area in New Hampshire from a heart attack. We out here saving lives. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to also take in effect that if you are considered first responders as a driver, so you may want to, you know, brush up on your CPR skills. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You might be able to save a life out here, okay? But yeah, kudos to you, Dunkin Donuts driver, worker, saving lives out here. Who would expect, child? Penn State Police issued, I told you about that, issued 800 tickets, okay? Y'all, wait a minute. A female driver, honey, let me tell you what she did. Female driver shot 8 shots at the truck stop in Loves up there by Pennsylvania. She didn't shoot anybody. She just took out her pistol and shot 8 times in the air to let that man know that he wasn't getting that parking spot. Okay, they out there arguing. I'm not arguing because she got her gun. She's shooting up the parking lot, letting them know that was her spot. Okay, her parking spot. Female truck driver fired 8 shots at the truck stop during a parking dispute in Pennsylvania truck stop at the Loves. You know there ain't no parking at the Loves, and you know up in the east it is very difficult to find parking, so I can empathize with her and how she felt. You know, 1 or 2 shots would have kind of been okay, but 8 shots, that's just a bit much, okay? But sometimes you get tired of talking and arguing with people. You just got to pop around off every now and then, okay? But we won't be seeing her anymore. She will actually, she's going to get charged with terroristic threats, harassment. She had a Taurus 9mm. Mike, you know what one of them? She had a Taurus 9mm, and she had a 12-round magazine on the side just in case them 8 shots wasn't enough. She had another clip waiting on him about that parking spot. Okay, it's really serious out here. I do not want to, and these women ain't playing. Okay, they are not playing. Don't mess with us. Okay, when we trying to get a parking spot, we really need to get that spot. And ladies are always first. Okay, I know y'all heard about that. Ladies always first. So when we pulling up at the parking spot, be a little careful when you try to approach us, because you never know what we might come out with. Okay, and this young lady came out with a Taurus 9mm, busted 8 caps in the air, and had 12 more waiting on them. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to help her with a job as well. She might have to do a little time, not that much, just a little time. She gonna get a felony. We're gonna see her in about 3 to 5 years. Okay, come on back to the industry, girl. It was just a misunderstanding. She wasn't trying to kill nobody. She ain't aiming at nobody. She just shot it in the air. Okay, she wasn't out there trying to kill nobody. But sometimes you get tired of talking. Sometimes you get tired of arguing, and the only time you can get your point across is to take out your Taurus 9mm and shoot it a couple of times in the air, okay? All right, ladies, that's how we do things. Men, y'all might want to fight out there in the parking lot. Women, we just gonna go and, you know, fire a couple of rounds off to get you off of us, okay? We tired of it. Tired of it. They are out there looking for a 2015 Peterbilt 389, was stolen out of Tampa, Florida. I don't know what's going on down there, but Tampa, Florida is stealing cars. They stealing Patron. They stealing trucks. They stealing Patron. They stealing something else. They got stolen down there, but this was a motorsport special kind of truck and trailer, and I think they offering some kind of award to get that back. So I didn't get the full details. I'm like, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you. It's gone. They got it. What else? We are drivers. We're going to need your help again. The FBI is looking for a trailer full of $65,000 worth of energy drinks. Okay. Went missing on 50th Street in Tampa. Okay. If you do not take a load down there to Tampa, I'm just telling you, they gonna take it. Whatever it is, don't take it to Tampa. If you gotta go through there, don't stop in Tampa, don't eat in Tampa, don't go to the truck stop in Tampa, don't do nothing. We got the FBI is out there looking for right now $65,000 on a trailer with some energy drinks. Okay, they done called the FBI, and it's very serious, and we're gonna need to get that back. And the company is offering you a reward of $2,000 if you can find this trailer with the energy drinks in it. They will give you $2,000 to recoup the trailer. Okay, but anytime you call the FBI in on some energy drinks, it has to be serious. Okay, so I'm gonna need y'all not to go to Tampa or just drive through there. Do not stop, do not fuel, do not eat, do not do nothing. They robbing people down there. New England Motor Freight filed a Chapter 11 bankruptcy. This is the 17th largest LTL company carrier. And they had a net worth of over $4 million last year, and this year, maybe the lady with the Taurus, with the Taurus 9mm got the drinks. No, she was over there in Pennsylvania. We can't put that on her. She was up there shooting at the loves at Pennsylvania. We don't know who got maybe the person that got that Patron came back and stole the trailer for the energy drink so they could have something to mix it with. You never know. But NEMF, New England Motor Freight, 17th largest LTL company, filed Chapter 11, so bankruptcy. So all those employees are out of work. I need you to call me. If you're looking for a job, I do have a lot of LTL positions available as we speak. Okay, don't even worry about that. I don't know what they did with the money. They blamed it on inflation, wages, the shippers wasn't paying. You know, it was a lot of things going on, and they wasn't able to keep the company afloat. So if y'all out there looking for, you know, a job or anything, holler at me. Give me a call, and we're gonna move forward, and we ain't gonna worry about it. Let me see. They had a contract with who? Amazon. Forced them not to be able to take better flight. That's a shame. They put them out of business. Put a big old company out of that. The 17th largest LTL put a big old Amazon ain't playing. Amazon is here to stay. They taking over, and they doing it by any means necessary. Y'all remember when Walmart came out, and Walmart was just closing down mom and pop stores and all that kind of stuff? I'm at LTI. Walmart was closing down mom and pop stores. They was just taking over and all that kind of stuff. Well, Amazon is a bigger gangster. They done came through and they like, we gonna get the freight by any means necessary, okay? So they pulling it from everywhere. They are not playing. And somebody said their trailer's really nice. I don't know. I never drove a Amazon. Oh yeah, they big dogs in the game and they ain't playing with you. Okay, Walmart got a lot to deal with. They're going to have to raise pay. They're going to have to discount all the products in the Walmart stores to keep up with Amazon. Amazon will have your stuff at your house the same day. They're not playing. You ain't even got to go pick up your stuff nowhere. They come to you. Whatever you want. Okay? Your groceries, write a list. Amazon, coming to the door. Let me see. The 10 cities with the longest wait times, okay? They did a survey to see what cities had the longest wait times, okay? So, starting from number 10, it was, and this is over an average of 2.5 hours that you have to wait and get unloaded. They should have put McDonald, Georgia. No, I'm just playing. Number 10 is Laredo, Texas. Number 9 is Fort Wayne, Indiana. Number 8 is Little Rock, Arkansas. Number 7 is Duluth, Minnesota. Number 6 is Shreveport, Louisiana. Number 5 is El Paso, Texas. Number 4 is South Bend, Indiana. Number 3 is Rochester, New York. Number 2 is Erie, Pennsylvania. And number 1 is Fresno, California for the longest wait period at any city, okay? They did a survey. Those was the longest wait periods, okay? So if you're getting a load going to any of those cities, you might want to pick something else because you're going to be there for a while. Make sure you get your detention time worked out before you get there, okay? Because you're going to be there for a minute. Let's see. Remember last week, y'all, when I told you about the man that had the hemp, what is it, hemp? H-E-M, Hemi, what is it? The industrial stuff. And they thought it was weed or marijuana, and they took the man to jail in Idaho over there bragging about they got the largest drug bust in the history of Idaho. Okay, well, let me tell you something. The people ain't playing. The company that transported the stuff on the truck is suing the state of Idaho. Why? Because they said that hemp is H-E-M-P, industrial hemp, that is from Big Shy Scientific Company, LLC. It is supposed to be legal to transfer through the U.S. Farm Bill. They want their load returned to them, and they want them to admit that they was wrong, and they want them to drop all charges against the driver because the driver is facing a felony right now, okay? They said that the hemp, H-E-M-P, has only 3% THC in it, okay? And in order for it to be characterized as marijuana, it has to have at least 15 to 40% of THC in it to be characterized as marijuana. So they want the man out of jail, they want all charges dropped, and they want Idaho to make a public apology, and they want their load back, okay? So we're going to keep posted and see what's going on with that. But I would hate for a driver to be sitting up in jail on felony charges on something that he had nothing to do with. All he was doing was carrying a load, okay? He didn't think he was carrying no marijuana. Boy, they be getting these drivers hemmed up. Let me see. Since the ELD has passed, I do want to let you all know that it has not decreased any crashes, okay? It hasn't really done anything, but the speeding tickets have increased, okay? The only thing that the ELD has done was increase speeding tickets, okay? Because everybody is trying to get to their destination by any means necessary before that clock run out, okay? It has not saved anybody's life, okay? ELD has not saved, it has not decreased the lives of others since it has been mandated in the industry, okay? But we have got to increase speeding tickets, all right? Lord have mercy. What was they thinking about? That's why I said no one drive April the 13th to change the 14-hour rule. We're going to have to do something. People going to be paying out the no, you know what? LegalShield is about to get some money. Let me see who else. Who else defends you out there for them tickets? What else? What them people is? All them people that defend you out there when you get a ticket, they about to get paid. Okay. But yeah, it hasn't done anything to save your life, but it sure has gotten drivers more tickets. Let me see. Did y'all know I'm from Mississippi, and this is off subject, but they got a bill in Mississippi right now that if your truck get impounded in Mississippi, they got a bill where they want to sell the truck driver's truck and everything in the truck, okay? In Mississippi, tow companies are tired of y'all not paying your bills when your truck break down or whatever the case, and they got to come get your truck, and y'all leaving it sitting there too long, and the tow bill is piling up, and they sick of it. They want to sell the truck, and they want to sell all your stuff in the truck, okay? So it's a Mississippi senator introduced the bill to sell all your stuff plus the truck over there in Mississippi. If you break down and need a tow and you can't get that truck right away, they're going to give you a limited time, and if you don't come up with your funds, they want to sell your truck and your stuff on the inside to pay off your tow bill. Only in Mississippi. Other than that, y'all, it's 36 minutes. I am sitting here with my trainee. She's here with me. You want to say hello?
Yeah.
Okay. Say hello.
Hello.
This is Latoya, y'all. This is her first day, okay? First day. And a little bit about, you mind if I tell them a little bit about you?
Sure.
A little bit about Latoya is she went to school from an outside company, a private company. Her and her husband went to school together. They got a grant, so they don't owe anybody no money.
Hello.
They got a grant together. She got her license first. Her husband will be having his license this week. This is her first day on the truck with me. She was watching the video just like y'all. Hey, Latoya.
Hi, guys.
She's from Chicago, Illinois. Her and her husband went to school together, and she passed her test.
Thank you.
She was sitting right there where y'all at, looking at YouTube, okay? And now she's on the truck with me,
right.
And this is her first day. So we went over a lot of things. We went over stuff like learning about the Qualcomm. She did a couple of hours in driving. You know, I didn't want to break it down too much, okay? So a couple of hours of driving, coming down. We did Mount Eagle today. We came from picked her up from Chicago down to Georgia. So she did a couple of hours today. We got a lot of work. She'll be with me for about a month, okay, all the way up to the truck show, okay? So we got a lot of stuff to learn. She has zero experience.
Hi,
zero.
Husband.
Is that your husband?
Yes, my hi wife.
There go her husband right there. He'll be out
Hi,
with her
husband, Chris Washington.
So he'll be out next week. He's coming to LTI as well. He'll be going out with a trainer. Once they get finished training, they will be on a truck together, and they don't owe nobody nothing. nothing,
No, we
nothing, no
don't.
contract. LTI does not do any contracts. We ain't trying to hold you here. We don't have no burglar bars on the doors if you come over here. So she'll be with me, and we're gonna learn how to run, how to back, how to do everything about this truck. And the great part about it is she's starting from scratch, so she doesn't have any other trainers that done told her this, that, and the third. She doesn't have any of that. So we're gonna take our time so that she learns. Oh, and she trained on a manual. She has no restrictions, but we in an automatic. So how you like training? How do you like the automatic in a way of drive? This is your first time driving an automatic, right?
Yes, it's pretty cool. It's just like driving a car to me. I really like it. With the stick shift, with the manual, it was pretty tough because you have to learn how to shift every gear and clutch. With the automatic, you don't have to clutch and you don't have to shift anything. So you're really just using your drive and neutral and
reverse. That's it.
That's
so you can focus on everything else. So today what we did, y'all, was we focused on watching the mirrors, okay, making sure we staying in between our lanes, making sure we're using the Smith system, making sure we doing our proper lane changes, and for a couple of hours, okay. Tomorrow we'll slowly increase over time to get her ready to do team driving with her spouse, okay. So y'all will be seeing us out here, and maybe we'll do some backing. She hasn't backed yet, so we got to learn how to do that. But everything we just gonna take our time and do and learn out here on the road, okay. So this is my training, y'all.
Hi guys, nice to meet you.
So she was at home watching, and now she is here, okay. Now she's here over here with me at LTI, and I will be with her for the next couple of weeks, okay. So I'm still trying to keep you updated on your news, but that was 2 weeks worth of news, okay. So other than that, y'all, peace, love, joy. We're about to lay down, take a nap. We're getting unloaded, and we wasn't supposed to be here till tomorrow night, but we went in there, we said our prayers. And what the man said, we went in there, he said,
I see y'all praying.
He said, I see y'all praying. We were praying, and he said, go ahead and back up in the door. So we're getting unloaded, and we'll be ready to leave out here tomorrow. I was just so glad to get out of Chicago. How you liking the warmer weather?
It feels great.
It's about 45 degrees. It's a little bit no snow, okay. Let me see. If you really want to make money, who is that? Anthony says, if you really want to make money, go to IB Freight Chicago. I'm grossing $7,000 a week, and the freight is low. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's just with one person, huh? So if they team, and they gonna be what, 14,000? Oh my goodness, that's gonna be a lot of money. 88% of the load. How much you have to have? Well, how much experience you gotta have?
I'm learning from the best. You're right.
We've been out here. We've been learning. We did our scale ticket today. We learned how to scale our loads today. 1 year experience. Okay. So yeah, she's in her and her husband is in a wonderful area, which is Chicago. There's a lot of freight coming out of Chicago. There's a lot of freight that returns to Chicago. So that is a very good area to be out of. There's plenty of jobs that come out of Chicago. So, they just getting started, y'all. So she'll be with me. Other than that, peace, love, joy. I didn't have anything else for y'all tonight, but I did want to come and give you your trucking news. And I will try to update. Let's do one day. This is day one. How about that? Day one of training, okay? So peace, love, joy, and happiness. And y'all have a wonderful and blessed night. Bye.
Bye.